First of all, thank you so much to Paul, Art, Nadia, and the entire Hall of Fame board. It is truly my honor to be able to be here, and congratulations to my fellow nominees, Alexei, Paul, Andrea, Slava. I'm still kind of in shock to be able to be here and look out in a room with so many of my idols that I looked up to for so many years, and the reason why I started gymnastics. I don't really think you guys know how much of an impact that you have made on my career and my life outside of gymnastics. I remember being about 8 or 9 years old and going to sleep one night. I had an early morning training session the next day. And all of a sudden I hear all this commotion and loud noises, understanding that there were now multiple people in our home and not just my parents that were also trying to go to sleep. And as the 8 or 9-year-old, I crept behind the corner to try to see what was going on. And I looked on my couch and Alexei Nemov was sitting there. And I thought, oh my God, what? He was somebody that I looked up to both on the gymnastics floor but also off. And I remember, I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe that this Olympic hero was sitting on my couch in my house. And in my pajamas, I quickly ran down the stairs and I went to my mom and my dad and I was like, can I meet him? And I was just so excited to be able to meet him that day, and he inspired me even more that night than I would have ever thought. I had the best training of my life the next day for sure. And a few years after that, I remember getting a call from Nadia and asking me to be able to be part of an Adidas commercial. Impossible is nothing. And in that moment, I remember thinking, how does she even know who I am? And immediately I said yes. Didn't realize I was, at the time giving up my NCAA eligibility, but I didn't care because Nadia Kunich just asked me to be in a commercial with her. Of course, we thought everything through, and that was a decision that I wanted to take, but it was definitely the greatest honor to this day to be able to be part of that. And just a few years after that, I remember being here at the Hall of Fame watching my dad be inducted. And I remember sitting in this room, or possibly a different room, and just being so proud. I always wanted to grow up to be just like my parents, both on the gymnastics floor, but even more so for the people that they've always been. And I remember sitting there thinking, how cool would it be if maybe one day I could be in this same room getting this same award. I never thought in a million years that it would come true, but it has today. Growing up, I was glued to my TV as I watched Alexei, Paul, Andrea. You were all my biggest idols. I watched every single minute of your Olympic journeys, just wishing, praying that one day I could just be competing on that Olympic floor, let alone achieve the accomplishments that you all did. My parents always told me that people will always remember you for the person that you are, not the amount of Olympic medals that you have won. And I am truly thankful to have so many amazing role models in all of you here today. There's a few people that I definitely want to thank. To my incredible fiance, who is here today. Thank you for seamlessly adapting into this crazy world of gymnastics. It's not easy. I know the hockey world can be a little crazy as well. But without any hesitation, without asking any questions, you're always there. You're always supporting us, no matter what we may be going through, the ups, the downs, both me and my family. It means so much to me and your constant love and support. To my family and friends that are here today, Evgeny and Carrie, you have been second parents to me ever since I was a little girl. And to Keith and Leslie. For you guys to make time out of your busy day to be here tonight means so much to me. And for those that couldn't be here today, thank you for always loving me and supporting me, both through the times of winning Olympic gold medals and also the times of falling on my face in front of 20,000 people and loving me no matter what. And finally, to my parents, it's hard to even express exactly how much you mean to me. As I said, ever since I remember, I just wanted to grow up to be just like you. You truly gave me the life that I have today. And through the ups and the downs, I've always realized that no matter the medals, no matter the accomplishments, no matter the titles, no matter the roles, we're a family. And that's the most important thing. And I'd just like to finish that while this is the greatest honor of my entire career to be inducted into the International Gymnastics Hall of Fame, with so many of my idols, my heroes, my inspirations, it almost doesn't seem right celebrating at a time when a sport we all love so much is at the state that it's at. It truly breaks my heart. But I do believe, with the amount of passion that we all have in this very room for gymnastics, if we can stick together, if we can all work extremely hard, gymnastics will once again be the sport that I fell in love with and that we all fell in love with as a little girl, as a little boy, just watching some of my biggest idols and inspirations who happen to be sitting right here in front of me. So thank you so much to everybody here. Congratulations to all my fellow honorees. It's truly an honor to be inducted into this class with all of you. Thank you so much and have a good night.